I've asked this question a few times, and I'm going to say it again. How many, how many witnesses, how many bones, how many artifacts do you need before a conspiracy theory becomes fact? You know, what does it take? I was reading an article. Yeah, this is a spot I found the most interesting. Talking about scientists. This is on Ancient Patriarchs. It's a WordPress site. They will systematically suppress any news or fact or event that makes people doubt or question Darwinism, whether it be ancient ocean ship travel all across the world, the real reason for the megaliths, the true existence of the sea empire of Atlantis, the true event of the global flood, as testified by over 700 ethnic groups, the remains of Noah's Ark in the Ararat Mountains in eastern Turkey, the hundreds of finds of giant skeletons all over the world that defy the false genesis that we were descended from some small simians and from Lucy and African Eve, the fact that man lived with dinosaurs not very long ago, that they were called dragons by every culture and ethnic group. This is just interesting as heck. And honestly, I've already made 2 videos on this, and questions keep coming up, and people keep asking me stuff, and people keep saying, hey, they found another huge skeleton over here, and they found this over there, and it's like, really? So I'm going to ask the question again. How much evidence do people need before something that's a conspiracy theory turns out to be a fact? Okay? I mean, honestly, why would people carve statues that are or make, monolithic coffins for people if they wouldn't fit? Why are we finding giant leg bones or huge molars or gigantic jaws? I mean, come on. You know, it's getting to the point where, evidence is irrelevant. No, who cares about facts? We have our preconceived narrative, and that's what we're going to stick to. And by golly, facts can just bite me. I mean, come on. There is so much. Every culture on Earth, okay, and they're finding huge skeletons everywhere, and they're being smashed to bits by the freaking Smithsonian. I mean, come on. This photo here is this rendering is everywhere, all over the internet. Did the U.S. Special Forces kill a giant in Kandahar? Well, the thing is, I don't know if they actually did or not. I know giants have obviously been here. Whether or not they came up with this to distract us or not, I don't know. I wasn't there. I don't know what's going on. I'm kind of leaning towards yeah, you know. But it's like, what's it gonna take? You know? I mean, they found a freaking finger, man. And look at the banknote next to it. I mean, come on. I don't know. Oh, there's that photo again. During an interview on Coast to Coast some years ago, Stephen Quayle talked about a giant that was shot and killed by the U.S. military in Kandahar, Afghanistan. It is said that the soldiers noticed something in a cave, and while inspecting the cave, they encountered a giant, 12 to 15 feet tall being having red hair, 6 fingers, 6 toes, and a double row of teeth. Well, okay, that's what they all seem to have. I mean, it's not like All these people all over the planet are coming up with different stories. This is the same entity again and again and again and again and again and again. We keep finding. It drives me nuts. It really does. I mean, you could probably hear the frustration in my voice. Oh, it's like, why do I have to do another video on this? How many? What's it gonna take for people to realize that this stuff is out there? I mean, it is. There's really no denying it. Well, unless you follow the scientific narrative of, oh no, that can't be true because that doesn't fit in the evolutionary tree. Well, neither do duck-billed platypuses, but come on. What followed was the soldiers opened gunfire at the moment the giant attacked them, according to a witness of the horrible event. One soldier was killed by the giant, and it took about 30 seconds to kill the being. Okay, you got soldiers opening up, okay, with heavy machine guns, and it took 30 seconds to kill it. Okay? I want you to close your eyes and count to 30. I mean, that's with multiple machine guns? I mean, this is a really, really large, tough, beastie creature. I mean, come on. After the giant was dead, it seems they have loaded it onto a transport pallet and flew it to an unknown location in the U.S. for further investigation. Yeah, well, that's, once it gets here, who knows where it ends up. I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm trying my best to make heads or tail of all this, and it's just, I want to know what you think. I want to know what your thoughts are on this situation. If you're just as irritated as I am about, evidence just kind of being heaped into like a freaking mountain of obvious and it being completely ignored. That drives me nuts. It really does. I want to know what you think. Leave a like or a dislike, subscribe or don't. I'm not going to question your ways. But I do hope you have a wonderful day. Thanks for watching, and I will see you all on the flip side.
Hello, thanks for watching. If you don't mind, if you could like and subscribe, that would be lovely. Thank you, and have a nice day.